What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon. I'm your
Are these your books here?
You're not supposed to look. Welcome to the Noob Rebirth. This is episode 100. 100 episodes, Mark.
What does that mean?
It's a milestone.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, oh, okay.
But also means the end. We will be saying bye, Mark, forever after this.
Yeah, right. yeah, right. Okay. God, that'll free up a lot of my time.
Yeah, I know. This guy. Yeah, I've been saying for a long time that at episode 100, I'd probably stop and then we'll rebrand again. But then the next rebrand is it. That's it. It'll be ongoing forever. We'll eventually get to episode 500 on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, he'll be like
I'll be
105
dead.
by then.
I'd be dead by then, mate.
Yeah. So today, for the final episode of the Noob Rebirth, I thought we'd have a bit of fun and do a bit of a poor man's comic stories cover battle with Unprepared Guy here.
What do you mean, unprepared guy?
It was 5 covers, we're only doing 4.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not a hashtag foot guy. You are.
Anyway.
Crazy.
Quick shout out to my Minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you're interested in exclusive members only videos, extended episodes of the Noob, and exclusive emojis, hit the join button to find out more about channel membership. But remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on videos. The nomination round has begun for this year's Comic Book Community Awards. Vote for your favorite comic book YouTube channels across a number of different categories and show your love and support for the comic book YouTube community. Visit cbcawards.org.
Oh, hashtag hi, Mark.
All right, so
Hashtag foot guy.
we decided to just do a small, just because we wanted it to be a short episode, because we'll do some other talks at the end.
And plus, I talk too much.
Yeah, and he talks way too much. And Mark was saying that I should do some sort of montage for this video, which we already did recently when Mark closed the shop. I did a little montage, but maybe I'll do
I didn't close the shop. I moved.
But that included like the
I
new
moved. I did not close the shop. I'm still open. I just moved.
But anyway, we're getting to the cover battle. We're gonna need your help. You guys need to leave in the comments round 1, 2, 3, and 4, and who you guys think had the better cover.
And maybe post your own. Like, you know, photos. Photos. They can get photos.
You can't post photos in the...
You can't? You can't?
No.
Well, someone should get onto YouTube about that. Jeez.
All right, so Mark came up with 2 categories and I came up with 2 categories. I came up with 3, but again, he couldn't pull the last one out. I liked your categories, they were very good, especially this first one. So the first one is Batman with no Batman cover, right? So Batman book with no Batman on the cover.
That's right.
Would you like me to go first?
If you want, yeah.
I'll go first. Since this was your topic, I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, so the funny thing is, Mark said this category like he was being smart, like, oh, I'm gonna stump you on that one, right?
No, it's easy.
It is easy.
So many, like, there's Joker books with Batman, there's Joker on the cover.
I was like,
Two-Face.
yeah, but I was like, that's easy. And you're like, a Batman book with no Batman. I was like,
Yeah,
yes,
but
that's easy.
you have to be clever.
I know back in your day, Batman was probably on most covers, but in the modern world of comic books,
Back in my day.
there's a thing called variant covers. And variants love nothing more than to do characters that have nothing to do with Batman.
So we're going to do that, we're going to go down that road, are we?
What do you mean?
Okay,
it's a fully valid. So I brought a nice little art germ. Oh, careful. Art germ cover there. The nice punchline cover that Mr. Art Germ did. So that is my Batman with no Batman cover. What do you guys think? All right, Mr.
Yes.
Firstly, people love old stuff, right? So you've got a couple advantages. One advantage is obviously your books are going to be older, and people love the older books and the older art styles. The other advantage is people just like to shit on me and root against me.
And the other advantage is that
advantage.
I'm better looking.
Okay, all right. So show me your Batman book.
So everyone knows this one. It's a classic cover, but it's a play. Like this, you have to be clever about it.
This guy.
Not just basic. See, it's got classic cover. Batman Year One. See that?
Okay.
You see that? You see that?
Batman's on that cover.
He is not. That's
Batman.
Bruce Wayne, mate. That is Bruce. That is. He was too young to be Batman.
That is not
Look at
thinking outside the
Look
box.
at that. That is too. He's not Batman there.
That is
he,
not
he is
thinking
not
outside
Batman
the
there.
box.
He is not Batman there.
People might find that cover iconic, but
It's iconic.
if you had to think
Look at that.
about the category, that is not thinking outside.
That is not Batman.
That
That
is
is
a
Bruce
Batman
Wayne
cover.
as a child.
terrible. That's a terrible.
That is Bruce Wayne, mate. That is not Batman.
By your performance. If people vote for that, I'll know that they're rooting for you on purpose. But there's no way you can say that is not a Batman.
Sarah, is that Batman? Is that Batman or Bruce Wayne?
I'm going to agree with Simon on this one.
Ah!
All right, the next one is a die cut cover. I guess I'll go first. Maybe I'll go first for your categories, and you can go first for my categories.
All right. So is this your cover? Is this your category?
This is your category.
Oh, my category.
This is your category. I'm excited to see what you've got because die cut covers I don't have a huge amount of. The first one came to my mind was the Amazing Spider-Man 400, but that's a terrible die cut cover. I didn't want to bring that, even though that book means a lot to me. And shout out to Sean, Zaz84 for A-okaying me that book. Yeah, most of my die cuts are modern, so I'm sure you've got some classic die cut in your thing there, right? So we're gonna have to take it out of the bag.
Yeah,
we're gonna take it out of the bag. So we can see
the die cut. Yep.
Yeah, so
of course he did.
One of the series I happen to collect is Something's
And happen to read.
I happen to read that one too, absolutely. Don't
forget that.
And they did a whole bunch of die cut covers. I'm talking like every issue.
You know what, in a stint of like 10 issues or 5 issues?
There's at least 10, I reckon, at least. And
then it was like a 10 issue.
Now they've done the House of Slaughter ones.
That's right, now they're doing the House of Slaughter one.
This is a beautiful.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Jenny Frison
one, yeah.
Die cut cover, very cool. I love how they did these, absolutely cool. And this is so they did 2 versions of these when they brought them out. They did a clean version, and then they did the blood version where she's like covered in
They were nice. Well. They were awesome.
Yes, and you can't go wrong with some Jenny Frison there. That's my die cut, very cool. I love that idea.
I don't know, is that really a die cut or is that a fold over? I don't think that's really a die cut.
Pretty sure on pre-orders they were called die cuts.
I'm sorry.
On pre-orders, Previews knows more than you,
That is not a die cut.
Previews knows more than you. I'm going to bring up a picture. It's going to cover Mark right now that says die cut cover.
That is not a die cut.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So you guys let me know. Is this a die cut cover more than that is a Batman cover that Mark showed you?
I'll show you a real die cut.
All right. So I'm going to guess, not the book, but the character that represents your die cut cover. I'm going to guess you've got a Wolverine cover slashing through the cover.
Of course I have a Wolverine
Is that what
slashing,
it is?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's Wolverine 50 from series 2. All right. So there it is there.
Cool, that's very nice. Oh, you do it. Oh, how old is this? It looks like a modern book.
It's not a modern book. It's just I take care of them.
Bring it up closer.
See, look, there we go. See, look, ooh. It's a die cut, see? You've got the fingers through them, see? It's a die cut, all right, die cut. Sarah, far out, man. It's 2 against 1 today.
I do.
Far out, man.
She usually helps you out. What's going on?
Friendship gone, mate, I think. It was pretty cool for the time.
Did they just do the one? Or do they do a couple?
No, they did. No, I'm pretty sure they did. This was the one. The other ones that were in this series, they always did. They did like foils or something. So yeah, I loved it when they did this stuff.
I'll give it to you that's, I guess, a cooler style of die cut. Mine's still cool.
Whatever, man.
But you guys let us know in the comments.
Mine's cooler.
So this one's my first category, which was non-DC Marvel superheroes.
All right, so then I go first now.
You go first, mate.
I had to think about that because I could bring Invincible or
Spawn.
Spawn would have been easy.
Too obvious.
Too obvious. Too obvious. Absolutely.
Very good. What you got?
There was a video game that I still play and I still love. It's an online MMO.
Yep.
And they did a comic book. Fixing me mic. Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, look how good! Look how much he takes care of me. Anyway, so I did. They released a comic book, that I love. I actually picked up the whole series recently. I'm going to say recently. I reckon about a year ago from somewhere. I can't remember. I think it was Marketplace or something. But it was one of my prized possessions. It was an image book. Top cow image book. It's called City of Heroes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right,
that's
it was a massive MMO back in 2006. I think it was released first off. I can't remember how many issues I got, but they had these core heroes in the game.
I was going to say, so they had like their own.
Correct. Yeah.
Part of the
game. Were unplayable. Yeah, they were unplayable.
They were part of the story.
They were part of the story. Cool, yeah, man. These were all their stories. So it was good. I love this game, and this is something left field, I suppose. This one is a George Perez cover.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got his signature on it.
Oh, wow, that's very cool.
So yeah, very rare. Very rare, low print cover comic book. Anyway, so I don't want to go into what happened, but why it failed. But it's still out there. Homecoming. It's called Homecoming.
It was very much like DC Universe.
Well, DC Universe came about because of this game, and so did same with Champions and other superhero MMOs.
The same, is it?
Yeah. So superhero MMOs. saw the popularity of this and they went, let's do our own. So yeah, this is mine. What's yours now? Huh? Let's see, would you go with a typical Spawn bullshit?
No. So I thought about, so I had a couple of...
This better be a superhero.
Well, that's...
Oh,
You
no
guys tell
way.
me. You guys tell me. So,
No way.
So I was actually looking for another hero, and then I stumbled across this book. I'm trying to think of the actual other hero that I was trying to find, but it just escapes me now. I can't think of it. But yeah, I was looking for a certain book, and then I stumbled across this one instead. I was like, oh, okay, this one's quite a good one. So this is...
Kick-ass. Oh, nice
But
work.
it's a Hit Girl cover from Adam Hughes.
Yeah, I would call that I wouldn't call it a superhero because she hasn't got superpowers.
Well, that was the technicality. Right? So get this. I was going to choose an old Hit Girl cover from the original Hit Girl run, and I had the cover, and then I was like, fuck, I bet you Mark's going to say something like, she doesn't have any powers. So I went to find someone else, and then stumbled across this on the way, and I was like, nah, screw you, man, I'm going with Hit Girl. But that's a cool cover. I never saw this until I bought it. Like, I'd never seen anyone really show this.
They're cool covers, and she's a cool character. Good choice.
That's my non-DC Marvel
choice.
hero. All right. So the final cover was...
I went another milestone cover.
X-Men guy.
Yeah,
cover.
I went another milestone cover. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, because it's my
Okay.
category.
I went another milestone cover, and because I didn't have any foot guy, #foot covers.
So the final category, just for a laugh, I was going to be foot cover, and this guy couldn't find one. You didn't have any Rob Liefeld covers or anything like that?
No.
I bet you do.
No, I bet you I don't.
Couldn't think quick enough.
I bet you I don't.
Anyway.
Since I didn't have a foot cover that I could find, right, I went with a different type to put a bit of mayo on top of my X-Men cover.
Bit of mayo?
Yeah.
Would have been better if you put a bit of mayo on top of those feet.
Oh, you're disgusting.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I don't know. He's disgusting. You're disgusting.
I don't like feet. I just like playing along with it now.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. That's what we are. So I got Uncanny X-Men 300.
Hologram.
Yep. Foil. So and John Romita Jr. And I do have this. So you can see it's nice and shiny. Look at that hologrammy in the camera. I do have this signed, but not this copy. The signed one, I didn't want to...
How did they sign the hologram?
Well, he signed it live, so I do have it somewhere, in a frame somewhere. I just go, it's in my somewhere.
Wait,
but I didn't want to outdo him.
Who signed it?
John Romita Jr.
When did you get that signed? Where?
Oh, here. He came here before there was a Comic Con, Oz Comic Con and Supernovas. There was this like a convention they would have at the convention centre.
Called?
I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. But there was cosplay, there was the artists, and I remember I went there, I would have been in my 20s, had long hair and everything, had baggy pants. It was the 90s. This is my second copy of it. But yeah, he signed it he signed it here somewhere. But anyway, this is it. Let's see you top that. Uncanny X-Men. You probably just got some modern Hickman stuff. Look at that. That was when numbering when X-Men 300, when numbering meant something. Now it doesn't mean nothing. Look how pretty it looks.
My X-Men cover is something that I like.
Yeah.
It's something that my Siminions will like as well, because you guys know that I like Kiss covers, and even though I've only started getting to X-Men recently, I actually have quite a lot of X-Men covers. There's a lot of X-Men Kiss covers, but I had to choose a classic.
Let's have a look. Which one is it?
It is that one.
That is not a... Oh my God.
Classic?
Okay, fair enough. It's a bit of a classic.
That's a classic cover. Now, here's the funny thing, right? Here's a funny story.
Nice, iconic.
Here's a funny story. I paid pretty cheap for this, right? And it wasn't until last night when I pulled this book out that I realized why I paid so cheap for it. I'd never really had a good look. But I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see all these creases. I didn't realize until last night that it was so banged up. Look how bad it is.
Ooh, look at my pretty one compared to that banged up one. Oh my God! Holy crap, holla! Oh, damn! What is it, 50 cent?
I am low grade.
Oh man.
All day.
Oh, that is bad.
A few bucks, so.
Look at that. Look at that prettiness compared to that ripped piece of shit. I would have been impressed if you would have pulled out that cover with Logan kissing Jean.
I've got that one. Is that like where he's like shredded on the? Yeah. I've got that one too.
Oh, I would have been more impressed of that.
And this, but I think this is more iconic than that cover.
Nah, man, absolutely not.
Anyway, you guys let us know in the comments. You want list round 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, look at that pretty! Look how pretty that looks.
Before I guess close this off, this is the end of the show, Mark.
So what are we going to go with?
I'm going to go with the Noob universe.
Oh, the Noob universe!
Shout out to Scotty, who came up with that name in the comments one day.
Scotty who?
Scotty from Supernova.
Okay. Oh, nice one.
He came up
nice
with that
one, Scotty.
name, and I was like, that's a great name.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess, do you have a highlight over the years that that's come from us doing these videos? Because I do. I definitely do.
Oh. None come to mind.
Okay. Well, how about
all the videos we do.
How about when we did the Supernova panels? Like that.
Oh yeah, that was a massive highlight. I'll give you that.
And that was years ago, man. Like that was when this was still fairly new.
That was a great highlight.
So Scotty gave us a huge opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
And that's something I never thought I'd do. And he offered it again, but just the second time around, I was like, I'm not prepared for it again. But maybe we'll do it one day again. But
yeah, I'd love to do it again.
That was a massive highlight.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'll say that's a massive highlight.
So I just never thought that something like this would turn into something like that, where we got to talk at a convention in front of people. Yeah, it was a really cool moment.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyway, there may or may not be a montage coming up.
Come on, ladies first. Come on, have the inside.
What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon. I'm your comic book noob. Welcome to the Noob Rebirth.
How do you usually do it? Like that?
I go like that.
Yeah, like that.
You paused too much before you did the clap.
This twirling thing is not easy.
Alright. So let's get into it. Mark has been delivering my books. But Mark, first day of business.
Delivering the books.
Welcome to the Noob Rebirth. I'm here at Big City Comics. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Hi. What, Pete? That's everyone runs their business
their own way.
Yeah. That's not a good impersonation. That is an insult.
When I first came on the scene as a super noob.
A what?
Super noob.
Do that.
Super noob. These guys are excited that you're back.
How do you know that?
Because they told me that you're the best part of my channel.
That's right. A Batman book should have crime, horror, superheroing,
Sexy butts.
sexy butts. It's you can't go wrong.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Hashtag, I don't fart, mate.
We don't, yeah, I don't fart, mate. That's right. I don't fart, mate.
What makes you like a story in comic books?
In comic books?
Yeah.
Intrigue, action, lick-worthy.
Oh, yes. We're up to round 5. I call that a tuxedo. You guys call that a tuxedo? I call that a tuxedo. Wait a sec, check this out.
Okay.
Anyway. Whoa! It's Mark from Big City Comics!
Hi, Mark!
Mark's the hand between the Simons.
I'm not a skier. I don't know. I'm not.
He's in between a nice Simon sandwich.
How long have you had these droids?
How cool does that sound? Huh? Say it again.
How long have you had these droids?
Just a few summers.
I don't know if you know this, Mark, but I am a Batman guy.
Really? Yeah. Oh, I did not know that.
Batman guy.
Oh.
My man Mark is dying to get on camera, so get your ass in here, Mark, and say hi, Mark.
My ass in the shot, look, my ass in the shot, look, ass in the shot, oh! What did you make?
I made a 3D fan.
Oh, I made a bouquet.
I made a paper airplane.
Paper airplane, of course. How standard.
I'm pretty sure mine's the most intricate there. How you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing well, mate, doing well. There's been a lot of controversy going on in the comic book community.
Controversy.
Yeah, everyone loves some controversy.
When you're watching The Mandalorian, you understand when what's her name? What's the other Mandalorian? No, the other.
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan. When Bo-Katan says
Star Wars guy.
Diamond, because they got licensing in Australia. Australia. So what happens is, as a store in Australia. G'day.
Mark, come say bye.
Bye, Mark.
Keep it simple.
Wait up.
Next time you see this guy, will be rebranded as the Noob Universe.
Noob Universe. Should we get t-shirts?
You know something else?
And hats?
Mate, ooh, that's a good idea. We'll talk. But something else I was thinking we could do on the Noob Universe is maybe every now and then we'll do like a podcast edition where we can sit at home on our computers and
Yeah, that's a
do
good
like
idea.
a 1 hour episode where we talk.
Yeah.
So some episodes I was thinking about doing like that too.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, look forward to it, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this journey.
Yeah.
And if you guys are newer to all this, there is a playlist in the description of the entire Noob Rebirth series.
Yeah, and make sure you become a Siminian for extra footage.
Oh yeah, that's right, extra footage.
Right, behind the scenes footage,
Every
extra footage.
episode of the Noob. Sometimes there's like, all the, Mark talks a lot, all that stuff that I don't think is good enough for the public,
You got like
you'll get to see for a few dollars a month.
That's right.
That's all we have for you today.
That's all we have.
Make sure if you guys
Subscribe, like, and all that jazz. All right.
and say bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark. Hashtag bye, Mark, and hashtag bye, SimpleVerse. No.
That'll do. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Mark came up with two categories, Mark came up with two categories.
Hang on, try again. Go again.
All right, so Mark came up with two categories.